All right, we're live, and good evening, everyone. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, welcome to edition, another episode of Young and Balling. Okay, this is episode 4 of this bi-weekly program where I invite young people who are crushing it out there online and offline. I invite them to come join me on this YouTube channel and share their experiences, their knowledge, their ideas on how to make the most of your 20s, how to be young and balling, how to, be successful even as a young person. Because I found out that, this youth age, your 20s, your early 30s, is usually the most confusing period of a person's life. All right. So this show is all about helping young people to find their bearings, helping young people to make the most of their early life, to set a good foundation for all that is to follow. This is the first episode, and so far we've had amazing speakers that have come to share their knowledge. I handled the first episode. The second episode was hosted by Awesomeness Extraordinary. The third episode was handled by Dari Yemi. And today I have my friend, my big brother, Macking Kalu. He's also known as the video god because he is one of the best in the business when it comes to creating video ads. Yeah, he has created video ads for some of the biggest companies MTN and all of that, and some of the biggest brands He works directly with Fortune Nnamdi and any other big personal brands out there. So he's a young person that I know is killing it out there. Young person that I know that has achieved a level of success even in his youth. And so I've invited him today to share with us in a little while habits that can prevent you from flying as a young person, habits that can prevent you from reaching your peak as a young person, habits that can tether you to the ground, habits that can, destroy your future and essentially ensure that you don't achieve all you could have achieved. All right. So in the next 20-30 minutes, Maken Kalu will be speaking with us. He's here already, and he'll be speaking with us on this topic. The focus is habits that keep you from flying as a young person. All right. So I'm going to invite him because we don't have time. If you're hearing me, if you're seeing me, once you get in, make sure you put down your name and where you're watching us from. All right. Tell me your name. Tell me where you're watching us from, and I'll be sure to welcome you. So, Making, you're welcome. You're welcome. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much for accepting and honoring my invitation to be here on this show. I know your schedule is tight, but thank you for making out the time. We really appreciate
No
your
problem. No.
presence. So let's not waste any more time. Thank you. Welcome, sir. So let's not waste any more time. I will leave the stage now so you can go ahead with what you have for us. We're looking at the habits that keep people from flying, from succeeding, from reaching their peak as young people, as youth. What are these habits that cripple many youths today and prevent them? People that have, talents, they have gifts, they are skilled, but you see them not reaching their peak, you see them failing. What are some of the things that contribute to these factors? So you can carry on now, sir. The floor is
All
yours.
right. Okay. Thank you very much. So first of all, I want to appreciate Pendulum for bringing me on board to his community. It's not everybody that you can just pick up at
Can
any
you hear
time
me,
and then
sir?
bring
Please go
into.
on.
Yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Uh, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me now? I can I think is your mic muted? I don't know. I can't really hear you. But I don't know. Okay, if you can hear me, just type in the comment section that you can hear me. If you can hear me, just type in the comment section that you can hear me so we just fly. So I'm very sure I'm not just talking to myself. Okay, okay, good. So thank you for bringing me up, Pendulum. It's a great pleasure actually. It's a great pleasure. Like I had so many things that I was doing, but the problem is I cannot say no. I can't say no to him because he's more of a he's more than a friend to me. He's a brother. You get. He's somebody that I've called upon when I needed help, and he showed up for me. You get. So it will be good of me get to also do that same thing for him. So and aside from that, also like I said earlier on, he's my brother. So I cannot say no to his invite. That's the first thing I want us to understand. So, Pendulum, thank you very much for bringing me up to your platform. I don't take it for granted. Yeah. So, in the next, let's say 20 minutes, I'm going to be sharing with us what keeps you from succeeding as a young person. You get what keeps you from succeeding as a young person. That's what I'm going to be sharing with us in the next 20 minutes. Now, I'm going to be sharing from experience and not from head knowledge. I'm going to be sharing as a youth. I'm also going to be sharing. I'm going to be sharing it with you from experience. You get I'll share it with you from experience and as a youth also. So I'm coming from your angle. I understand everything we are facing. I understand everything we are passing through as youth. So I'm going to be sharing from that angle. Now, the thing is, in as much as we've heard countless times that for you to make money online, you must understand You must learn high tickets. They call it high ticket skills. I think go high paying clients and stuff like that, which is all true. You get, which is all true. For you to make money online, you need to learn some of these things. You need to. These are the basics. You need to learn things that would a long-term skill. I use that word long-term for a purpose. You need to learn skill that has a long-term effect that maybe in the next 5 years you are still relevant. You get in both in the online space and in the offline space. You need to learn something that makes you relevant whatever you are doing, both online and offline. But the truth is this: I made a thread. I think that was around yesterday, and I gave how a young person can succeed very fast in the online space. And when I said very fast, I mean very fast. How a young person can succeed very fast in the online space. The truth is, success is not hard. Hmm? Success is not hard. Let's take for instance, if you are like take for instance, I'm staying in Benin. You get, I'm staying close to University of Benin, although I'm not a student. Now, from my house, okay, let me use where we all know. If I'm staying in Lagos, you get, and I know the route from Lagos to Benin, or if I'm staying in Lagos and I know someone who knows the route or the routes from Lagos to Benin, it would be very stupid of me for me to now come and start thinking or come and start, trying to draft out new ways for me to see how I can get to Benin. When I already know that, okay, I have Mr. A as a friend. Okay, take for instance, let's say I have Pendulum as a friend who knows the routes or the routes from Lagos to Benin. You get, so it's going to be very stupid of me for me to now start saying, okay, since I don't know the route from Lagos to Benin, let me start devising how to get to Benin from Lagos when I don't even know how to get to Benin from Lagos. So most times the problem is, yes, we've learned. Okay, let me use driving as an instance. You've learned how to drive, but you want to devise a means of getting to your destination by yourself, and it is not possible. We have hyped high income skills, we have hyped high paying skills in the online space and in the offline space. We have hyped it too much that we have forgotten the place of relationship in our lives. This is our problem. We have overhyped the online space, that we have overhyped high paying skills, high income skills, that we have forgotten the major thing we need to look out or we need to look into, which is relationship. Now, the instance I used earlier on, I said, if you've learned how to drive, it will be very stupid of you to go and start devising a means of how to get to Benin from Lagos when you know somebody that has also learned how to drive and knows the route from Lagos to Benin. The only thing you need to do is to reach out to this person and ask the person, I'm going to Benin rather from Lagos. How can I get there? That is what you need to do. I'm going to Benin rather from Lagos. How can I get there? Then it is left for this person to now direct you on how to get to Benin from Lagos. That way, you don't have any experience yet driving from Benin to Lagos, but you are leveraging on the experience of that person. This is what relationship does for you as a young person. The truth is, you are young. There are so many things that you have not experienced as a young person. So what we should do as young persons is to leverage on the experience of others through relationship. See, let me tell you in case you don't know. If you think that only high income skill will make you rich or will make you wealthy, I'm telling you that you will remain at that average point in your life forever till you die. Quote me anywhere. Go to any place and tell the person or tell the people that I said that if you think high income skill will make you rich, income skill alone can pay you or make you rich or make you wealthy. I'm telling you that high income skill will only keep you at that average point in life until you understand the place of relationship and leverage on it or leverage it. I don't know whether it's a trend, but I've seen youth of these days that doing this agba, I can do it by myself. I don't need the help of people. I don't need the help of this one. I have the power. I have sometimes we even place it on God and say, and God has given me the grace. God has given me the grace to carry out this thing. So if God is for me, I'm with majority. If God is for you are one with majority. So will God come down from heaven and stand with you? So God that made man and put him on earth, did he tell you that he did not know what he was doing? When the Bible said that we were made in God's image and likeness, it simply means we are gods on earth. It simply means we are gods on earth. Yes, we are God, we are the God on earth. So as it is in heaven, so it's supposed to be that way on earth as it is in heaven. So as God is in heaven ruling, we are supposed to rule on earth. So we are the representation of God on earth from heaven. So we are from heaven, we are from him. That's why you hear the Bible say we are in the world, but we are not of the world. So we are from there, but we are representing him here. So whatsoever God wants to do in your life, he must use men to actualize that dream or that purpose in your life. So if you feel you have God, you are one with majority, you have God, you don't need any man in your life, I am telling you that you will find it hard for you to succeed. The Bible said in the book of Luke chapter 2 verse 52, and Jesus found favor in the sight of God and man. Jesus, he is the Son of God, but he had to find favor with men because he knew that he cannot carry out that purpose in his life without men. Why did you think he had to search for disciples? He is, of course, the Son of God. Why did he not do it alone? Why did he not speak it to existence? Why? Ask yourself. Why did he have to look for men to work with? If Jesus had to look for men to work with, who are you? Who do you think you are? If Jesus had to look for men, a whole Jesus, Son of God, the one that said, I and my Father are one, he went to look for men that will help him actualize his purpose on earth. And you say you have God, you are one with majority, you don't care. That's why I see many people, especially Christians, we are praying every day, proud prayer warriors, and you think God will help you, you think God will make you succeed, and with that pride you have in you see, skill alone cannot help you succeed well in life. It can only help you get to a point in life, but you cannot succeed well with skill alone. You need to have men in your life. You need to leverage your relationship. Now, let me ask you, take for instance, you are doing graphic design now. Do you know that the materials that was used for election, it's a human being that designed it? Do you know? Do you know the materials used that was being used for elections? It was a human being that designed it. It did not fall from up. It did not fall from up. It was somebody that designed those flyers. So that broom that APC is using, it was somebody that made that broom. It was somebody that made the umbrella that PDP was using for campaign. It was somebody that made those campaign flyers, campaign banners. Somebody made those t-shirts. Somebody made those face cap for campaign. Did they do it for free? No, they were paid for it. So let me ask you, if your skill is needed in the government house today, do you have anybody that can mention your name there? If your skill is needed in the palace today, in a place of high, where men are there, like where men of high places, that's where they are. If your skill is needed there, do you have anybody that can mention your name? Can you relax and say, I have a guy in the house of rep. If my skill is needed, they will call me. Can you? I have an uncle that was once a carpenter. This guy was a skilled carpenter, but he never made more than 500,000 naira in his life. We are still 500K as big thing until problem hits us as young persons. As young persons, if you are still eating your or you will now know that 500K is change. When you have to pay your children's school fees after you've got married, or you have to cater for your brothers, when you have to cater for yourself, when you have to cater for your business, when you have to do many, many things with money, that's when you know that 500K is small. This guy was a carpenter. He never made more than 500,000 naira. Like, he was one of the best in Abia State. I come from Abia State. He was one of the best. He never made such amount. Guess what? Somebody came into his shop one day. He never knew that this guy had access to the governor of Abia State. Now, let me chief this in. The people that God will use to bless you, most times they never look like it. The people that will take you from where you are today to where you want to be, most times they never look like it. So as young persons, please, I'm begging you in the name of God. I'm begging you with everything that I believe in and everything that I have. Learn to respect people. It's now a trend now. You go to Twitter, everywhere, bad mouth. One day you will yab your helper that will take you to that place that you want to be. You will not know that you are yapping your helper. There was a guy that paid me 200K on Twitter. This guy, when he paid me that amount, this guy did not look like somebody that could pay me that amount. Other people are yabbing people on Twitter because of you have data now. You can buy data for yourself. You now go on Twitter, you join the trend, you start yabbing people. This one talk, you fire them. This one talk, you fire them, and you are still where you are, forgetting that God cannot come down on earth and take you where you want to go, where you want to be. He has to use men. So you must start insulting people. Anybody you see, you insult. Anybody you see, you insult. One day you insult the person that wants to help you, and you remain there. You now start asking yourself, what have I not done? I've run hard. I've learned high income skill. I've done this. I've done that. Nothing is working. Why will it work? So back to my story. Somebody came to do a chair. I think this furniture stuff in his shop. And when the guy came, he respected him, gave him the respect of a customer, gave him table water, please relax, sir. The customer service was top notch. He understood that relationship. When we talk about relationship, people think it's just mentor and mentee stuff. Yes, mentor and mentee stuff is part of it. But when we talk about relationship, let me even break it down. We are talking about mentorship. We are talking about tutorship, having a teacher. There are two different things actually, but I don't have time to start breaking it. There's difference between mentorship and tutorship. Okay, mentorship is someone that oversees every aspect of your life. Tutorship or a teacher is someone that oversees an aspect of your life. So mentorship is like this, like this. Tutorship is like this. So mentorship is someone that can advise you in life, business, marriage, and stuff like that. Tutorship is someone that can only advise you in an aspect of life. That is tutorship. That is teacher. Now, that is true. We have customer relationship. Customer relationship. You need to know that for you to get to where you are going to in life as a guy or as a lady, money is very important. So you must sell something. So how you sell, customer relationship is very, very important. So this guy hacked into his customer relationship skill. Most of you, somebody wants to come and pay for your services. You are a small thing. You are insulting a person. Please just make these changes. Just make this few change for me. Just help me as a graphic designer. Just change this A to Y. You did not pay me for that one. Now why are you disturbing me? Let me ask you, if as you are now, if you receive 10 million naira, if you receive 10 million, 100 million, as you are now, we If you receive 10 million naira now as you are, can you still be humble? Can you still be humble? If you see, I know you guys are expecting me to teach you, okay, copywriting, you get, or when you want to, this is how you should do business. See, your business life is a reflection of your personal life. If you don't grow personally, I am telling you that even if Bishop Oyedepo prays for your business, if you don't grow personally, your business will not grow. Bishop Oyedepo grew and his church is a reflection of his growth. So your business is a reflection of your growth, your personal growth. So whatever medium you want to use to get to that point in your life, business, anything, your business is a reflection of your personal growth. So if you don't grow personally, even if God comes from heaven, show you a vision that you will become the president of Nigeria, if you don't grow personally, that vision, you will never actualize it. And if you actualize that purpose, that vision, you will spoil it. You will not take it. It will only take a while before you spoil that particular purpose for your life. So in as much as you guys are expecting me to come and show you business hack, no. I understand from experience that if you grow personally, your business would not have any other option than to grow. I've learned that from experience. So when I'm teaching people, I've decided to teach them how to grow. When they've known how to grow, subconsciously their business will grow with them. That is why I'm teaching you what I'm teaching you today. This relationship is something you must have. Customer relationship, mentorship, tutorship. You see, this three is very important. If you understand this three, there is nowhere. If you begin to find favor in the sight of God and in the sight of men, you now see. Have you not heard when two people come for a job interview? This other person know better than this guy, but because the guy was friendly, he got the job. Or because of how the guy spoke, he got the job. They asked Elon Musk one time how the methods through which he interviews people. Elon Musk said it is not your criteria or your certificates that he makes him interview you or makes him employ you. He asks you what are the challenges you have passed through in life and how did you solve it? I smiled. Elon Musk, yes, the richest man in the world. I think he's no longer, but one time richest man in the world. I'm not up to date with that particular record, but he was a one-time richest man in the world. That is what he said. He said he does not employ with criteria as school, you are PhD, BSc, USA, APC, PDP. No, that's not he. He asks you, okay, what are the experience you've had in life? What is the biggest problem you have ever faced? This is part of the question you asked. What is the biggest problem you have ever faced and how did you face it? Now, looking at that, what do you think he wants to know? How you have grown personally? Because he knows if you have grown personally, you don't even have a choice than to help his company grow. And one way for you to grow personally is through relationship. Now imagine you had an interview with Elon Musk and he asked you that kind of question, and maybe there was one time like that you passed through one very crazy situation like that, and how you came out of it was somebody that has passed through that situation before, and the person gave you a secret that used to come out of it, and you now told Elon Musk, okay, I was in this situation, this is how I came out of it. Before you know, he sees you as one person that is experienced, one person that has personal growth, and he employs you. That is just by the way, actually, I'm just using that as an instance. So back to the story. This guy hacked into, that's my uncle then, that was a carpenter. He hacked into his customer relationship skill, and then he began to, sell to this particular person. And then, after he was done, he did his job, obviously. The first thing you need to do, is, obviously, in as much as I say relationship, you need to first of all master your skill. So you gain access to this relationship, you need to master your skill. That is number one thing. Yeah. Just by the way, let me make that constant. So as he mastered his skill, he also leveraged on relationship. He then delivered his service top notch. So relationship plus mastery of skill, two of them. So this is to tell you that whatsoever you want to get in life, skill alone can't take you there. You need relationship too. So mastery of skill plus relationship. He merged the both of them. He worked for this man. Before you know, the man liked his personality. Do you want to tell me that that man don't have not maybe seen a chair? Like, see, there's nothing that is new on earth. So no matter what anybody creates in this life, there's someone that have done it before that you don't even know. So I cannot say that share that guy did for that man that had access to the governor. I cannot say he has not seen that kind of chair in his life. No, the guy's personality caught his attention plus his mastery. Before you knew it, he had a call one day, and he was just asked a very simple question: "Can you work for federal government?" He said, yes, of course. He said, okay, we will have a meeting with so person's PA. That is how, boom, 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 boom. This guy got access to the then Abia State governor. I think Ted Orji or Kalu, I've forgotten. I think Orji or Kalu also. Before you know, he started making chairs for governors, for senators. That was how the same chair this guy was making 500k. This guy started making this same chair for 10 million, 20 million, 100 million. The same skill. What differentiated him from other carpenters? Relationship. The same skill, but what made him boost up? Relationship. The same thing he was doing for 500k. This guy started doing it for 100 million, 10 million, 20 million, 50 million. What was the difference between him and other carpenters? Relationship. That's all. Relationship. So you need to understand the place of relationship if you want to go far in life. So let me highlight the most important things you must understand. Under relationship, you must understand the place of mentorship. One. That's number one. You must understand the place of tutorship. And you must understand the place of customer relationship. Then, working on yourself also, you must learn to be respectful. Not be all the dragging you go put your mouth online. There was a guy one time that dragged Access Bank now. I think is it Access Bank also? I've forgotten. Is it Diamond Bank? Access Diamond Bank? I've forgotten. He dragged them a few years ago. Then he went to the same bank to go and look for a job. They brought out this guy's archive. Was it not you that dragged us so time? Because of ordinary dragging, this guy did not get job. I think as a manager of the bank, or I've forgotten the story. Ordinary, he did not get the job. What we see as ordinary dragging, he did not get the job. So you must be respectful in everything. See this mouth, learn to zip it sometimes. See the dragging, see the cruise. Laugh, go to the comment section, laugh as long as you can laugh and get out from there. It is not everything you put in your mouth. Don't go and insult your helper one day because they mention that you must never neglect if you want to go far and if you want to go far and grow fast as a youth. You get that's the most important thing. But then, in addition to that, you must be respectful. Know how to talk. Know how to talk. Talking is also a skill that you must learn. Communication. Talk. It's not everything you will say. It's not everything you say you put your mouth. They are dragging this one, you don't join. They are dragging this one, you don't join. Dragging this. What if they drag the person now? One day they drag who they drag for wrong reasons, and then they discover that the person was innocent, and that person is the person you need to move to the next phase in life. Do you think you grow? I know you have that belief. You are saying that people are replacing me in life. If this one not agree, God will replace him. Continue. You will remain at that particular level in your life for a very long time. You remain at that level in your life for a very, very long time. So you see these three things that is on your screen now: relationship, mentorship, and tutorship. If you must grow, you must leverage on these three. Is a must. Is a must. Check everybody in the online space. They all had a teacher. Dan Lok has a teacher. Grant Cardone had a teacher. He still has a teacher. Russell Brunson had a teacher. I think it wasn't Russell Brunson that brought Alex Omozi. It was Russell Brunson that brought Alex Omozi. You get? Elon Musk has a teacher. He has someone that teaches. He has someone that he looks up to. It's not that you might not have heard it. Mark Zuckerberg, the same thing. Let's look at pastors. You hear things like my father. You think they don't know what they are doing? In fact, let me tell you, one way to know that you will go far in life is when you are who is not under anybody, under any father figure, or under any mentor figure in life. He's just on. He's heading straight to failure. Just give him time. Give him time. Yes, just small time. You will not see him again. The way he entered into the online space with speed, the way he entered into limelight with speed, he will rush out with speed too. So one way to know that you will stay for a very long, you remain successful for a very long time is when you are following somebody. You have somebody you are following, because success has a route you get, and for you to get to that destination, you must follow someone that has been there before. You must follow someone that is successful, so that the person will show you the route to success. So that is one way to know that someone will actually be successful for a very long time. It's like that in business. It's like that in life. It's like that in church ministry. It's like that everywhere. Everywhere. Even in the presidency, it's like that. That's why you hear things like Godfather. That's why you hear things like, if Tinubu does not endorse you, you will not do anything. If Jonathan, if Obasanjo does not endorse you, this thing should teach you. Do you think that no people that can handle that position better than the people that are there? What differentiates these people? Relationship. Thank you. Savagery and violence is the fruit of the poor. You can do it with your brothers, but you see, in the online space, in public, shut up. I was coming back from where I went to get fuel a few minutes ago. Somebody bumped into me. I was not the one that bumped into the guy. The guy jammed me. I told him sorry. I'm a guy. I have pride. No, I'm not scared of him. If we want to fight, we kill ourselves. Yeah. But number one, kings don't fight in public. Have you ever seen a rich man fight hand to hand? They fight in money. So I don't even have that strength to fight physical. If I want to fight you, I know how to fight you. I can't fight you physically. Yeah, I told him sorry. He jammed me. I told her, bros, no verse, sorry. He was even insulting me. I left him and I went. So I think with what I've said, you have to go back and rethink. You have to start building yourself. As much as you've mastered your skill, you must understand the three aspects of relationship in your life that you must touch if you want to go far: mentorship, tutorship, and customer relationship. Then be respectful. Learn how to talk. Go and learn the art of talking, the art of knowing when to talk and the art of knowing when to keep quiet. You get? Art of knowing when to say a thing and art of knowing when to keep quiet. Go and learn it. It will be helpful in your life, and learn how to respect people. So I think with that being said, uh, I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that you need relationship to go far in your life. You get? So that is that. Pendulum, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Me, I cannot hear you. Let me just leave and come back. I think it's network. Let me leave and come back. I don't know why I can't hear you. If there are any questions, you can just uh maybe write it in the comment section. But I don't know why I can't hear you. You can just drop. You can drop those stuffs maybe in the chat box or something. I can't. I can't. If you are hearing me, maybe I can't hear you. Okay. 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 So there are no questions. Okay. No problems. Okay. So since there are no problems, am I free to go, sir? Since there are no questions, if I'm free to go, just like okay. 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 No problems. No problems.